We'll correct that a little bit later. Those who watch it later, we will have to edit it a little bit. Welcome, welcome. I'm Sherifa Nakalema in Virginia, USA. I'm live on YouTube. And this was not a planned live because it's a special day for me. I'm choosing to go all in 100% online. That's the purpose of this. I was going to go on TikTok first, but I said, you know what? Let me go on YouTube live. I apologize to all of you. Normally I share, I say I'm going to come live. Normally I'm live here on Friday, but this is just an impromptu live. Now, for those of you who are watching me for the very first time, I'm Sherifa Nakalema in Virginia, USA. My story, I'll share a little bit later, a little bit of my story. But before I do that, I want to tell you why I'm choosing to be online 100%. And I'm going to show you what I'll be doing online, right? You know, some of you who know me, I always have these books right here. I added the Tina Turner one also, this one. Late Tina Turner, because she inspired me. She started over, and I have my story is almost like that. So I keep it here. But these I keep because if all of us knew the knowledge in just these two books and took action, we would be, I think this is better than a business degree. That's what I say. We would all be thinking differently, doing things differently. Let me first ask you before I even talk about the books. How are you doing financially? By that, I didn't even check the chat. Hello in the chat. Sorry. How are you doing financially? You know the way you're going. Let me give you a little bit of a guide. How you know you're doing. How are you, like monthly, when you're paying your bills? My computer shut down. I have to like financially, every month, when the rent is due, I don't know if it's rent or if it's mortgage, when it's due, how do you feel paying it? Easy? Is it automated? Is it enough? Or are you, if you're here like in USA and these other developed countries, you have some credit. Do you put some credit, or you can pay everything cash? You can pay your insurance, your car, your car note. Oh, no, maybe you don't even have a car note. I don't know. But if you have a car note, you pay that. You pay the mortgage. You pay the rent, the insurance, the children, whatever you have to pay. For us immigrants, you send some to wherever you came from. You send to your mama, and all those things that happen. Are you able to do them easily, like Wells will say, easily and effortlessly? Or you have to think, where is this going to come from? You have to move some funds around and use some credit card to pay your electric or your water, whatever. Are you like that, or you are better off? So now we are just on the monthly. Let me talk about, because if you are not able to do that, to pay everything easily and effortlessly, you are in the rat race. That's what Rich Dad Poor Dad talks about. You know, when he talked about these books, in this one, because this one is a little different message, this one is the best one for anyone. He says that we have to know the difference between assets and liabilities. As we spend money, we have to think about, what are we really spending it on? Before you buy the expensive shoes, how are you really doing? And he said we have to work to create assets, because assets bring money into our pockets. In fact, he was always telling people that you think you own a house is an asset. It's not, because you're spending money on it. Until a house, maybe you're renting it, brings money to you, it's not an asset. That is according to him, and it makes sense. So we have to learn assets, liabilities, how we spend our money. The money you save, he calls savers are losers. The money you save is to save to be able to buy the assets. Although I don't have Susie Oman close by. For if you are talking to Susie Oman, she would be telling you that you have to have an emergency fund. And the emergency fund, they used to say, for example, if you are $1,000 in the total expenses for you every month, you need at least 6 months, 6,000 saved up just for emergencies. But later she actually upgraded it and said maybe 8 months, because something could happen. because that's what happened to me. But although what happened to me, we had the savings, but the problem, my husband had an accident and it took longer. It took longer. All those methods we use of saving, no, they were not enough, because on top of the emergency that the bills had to be paid, then there was the hospital bills. Hospital bills ran in the amount of $200,000. So that was big. And it led me into cleaning homes and created my business and all. That's the side story. And then today I'm saying I'm done with that one. So I'm going live, online 100%. Let's go back to the message. Robert Kiosik's message. Buy assets. But he said something that I never thought about before when I started following him. Because he said, make sure that you have enough assets to bring in passive income. And his example is a house. When you have houses, you are renting, and maybe you make, let's assume, to make it easy, $1,000 is your expense, right, every month. And maybe you have 3 houses that you rent. And the cash flow from one house is 300, maybe another 400. So you are able to make 1,000 from the positive cash flow from renting out the houses. Then, now you say that's the start. You know your bills will be paid because of what you are collecting every month. Now, we have something similar online. When you have like memberships and things, like I'm about to say what I'm going to do online, you can emulate that. They are owning assets or houses. You can do something similar, passive income online. That's why I'm passionate about online business. Now, in this book, he talks about assets. No, don't save too much money. Just keep it there. Save it and invest it, right? But keep an emergency. He doesn't emphasize emergency. He talks about saving and investing it. In this one, he moves you to another level. He's talking about 4 quadrants. It's called the cash flow quadrant. This one is called Rich Dad Quadrant. By the way, I recorded so many videos on this here. The cash flow quadrant is talking about avoid being an employee, avoid being self-employed. Make sure you become a business owner, an investor. Okay? There are so many reasons why he says don't be an employee, don't be a self-employed person. Because once it ends, it's like when you are an employee and then you become a self-employed person. In fact, it's worse, because now when you're an employee, you can have a day off. When you're self-employed, you don't have a day off. That's why when you start off self-employed, your goal would be to make it bigger so that you become a true business owner. You can take a vacation, you can go anywhere, and your business is still running. But you see, when we work online, we're sort of working like these business people. We could be self-employed, but we are like business because we set up systems that work whether you are there or not. See, you could be a small business or person, but if you do it online, you behave like a big business owner. So Robert was saying that for you to escape this rat race of being an employee, you have to start investing too. Investing can help you. Like from your salary, if you sell someone and you come over here and invest, that is good too. But if you can't, be a full-time investor. But now, and also emphasize that before you invest, make sure you know how businesses are run. Because as you invest your money, you're actually investing it in businesses. You see, stock market is businesses. So learn about business. So me, this is my goal right here, business. And if you are like me, you want to be a business owner, I invite you, I have a community, I will invite you to come join. Now, that was to preface that we need more money to escape the rat race, and we have to learn business. Now, for me, welcome back, Commander, by the way. I didn't say hello to people today. I didn't have very good manners. I don't know what's wrong with me because it wasn't planned. Oh my Ziwa. Ziwa is here too. Okay, and Bruno. Welcome. Now, I talked to you about the monthly payment, the way you're going to know whether you are good financially. The monthly payment needs to be easily paid and effortlessly. If you are here and you say automate everything, you are good, right? When the people say, oh, someone is sick, you have the money to send. See, now you are good. Let me ask you something else. Like I mentioned, the emergency. Okay, maybe you can pay them monthly, but how are you with the emergency fund? You have, like Susie says, you have the 6 months saved up. It's like if you want to do it at least the way I do it, you save it in a different account. Don't put this emergency in the account that you are looking at every day. Make sure you open a separate account and maybe automate. You automate it like every month, even if it's just $100 every month, but don't look at it. You go and say, like Lisa Nichols said, she didn't look at the statements. She didn't know how much is there. No. Just automate it, let it go. Let it go, let it go. At some point, you'll be surprised. Just set it up in the bank to be automated. That's how you can create a cushion to save you in case of emergency. Okay? Level number 1, pay monthly bills, make sure you have enough money. Level number 2, save emergency fund. Now, when we go to level number 3, we are talking long term. Are you prepared for the time when you are old, like really, really old, you can't make any money? That's where we need multiple sources of income set up. Multiple sources, because the emergency fund will not solve this issue of being old and no money. It's little. So how do you get more money? Multiple sources of income, some in the stock market, some everywhere, like everything comes, you invest in companies, and now you are happy. That's the goal. So for me, I'm saying 100% online starting today, and the cleaning business still exists. In fact, if I found someone who could contract from me, like we find homes, mostly empty homes to clean. If you're in Virginia, I'm advertising now. If you're in Virginia and you have your own truck or your own car, not a small car, you need to be maybe a van or a bigger one, and then you can have your own license and you can contract from me. I could get projects, you go clean because they have to be responsible. And I don't want employees. You can be a contractor. We could work and have a company. My business still exists with a license and everything. And you do jobs, I get contracts, you do the work for me. If you want to do that, find me. info@honestsouls.com. That's me. But if you search for me, you'll find me. Sherifa Nakalema. Now, that was the by the way. Reasons why I'm choosing online business, yet I still have the cleaning business, is because I want to work from home. I want to work from right here. This is my setup. I work from here. Number 2, I go through this very, very quickly. Why I'm choosing to come online 100%. I want to work from home. I'm the kind of person who likes to be home. So I want to work from home. I want to work anytime I choose. Some of you who contact me, you know, me, I work anytime I choose. My daughter doesn't like it. She thinks I need to sleep at this time and work about that time. But no, me, if there's something needs to be done, I could take a nap. I work anytime. You work anytime you choose. You work from anywhere you choose. Those of you, some of you who see me on TikTok, I say work from anywhere. I made a little funny video where I was working on top of a ship with my laptop. Yes, anywhere, anytime. Okay? Then it's low cost to start. And I'll also explain what kind of business I do that is low cost. It's very low cost to start because when you work from home, that means you are not renting. You are not out renting a building and all those contracts that you have to pay a lot of money every month. No. And the kind of business I'm doing is also low cost. I'm about to tell you what I'm doing. Then the other reason is the flexibility. Time freedom. Time freedom. Work anytime. You can say today I'm not working at all. It's up to you as long as the money is coming, right? Especially these systems that we set up. I've already set up my system. So you can see below this video in the description that my system is ready. Is ready to go. Okay? So if you have the system set up, you may choose not to work today, and then you have your laptop, you can check on things anytime, even on your phone. And the other reason, and I think the main reason why I want to start or to be online, because, or to even have my own business, is to the efforts. You are paid according to your efforts. I used to work long time ago, Uganda Revenue Authority. I remember the salary was great, but it was the same salary. It was the same amount. In fact, they had made me a manager by that time. Instead of coming at 8, they wanted me to come at 7 in the morning. They have meetings, and then in the evening you stay longer. But the money never changes. You work more, but the money never changes. So when you are working for yourself, the more effort you put in, the more you get paid. Although the opposite is right too. The less effort you put in. But I'm known for putting a lot of effort. So I want to benefit from my efforts. When I work longer, I benefit more. So that's an advantage for you starting your own thing. Then the multiple sources of income that I'm talking about, you see I'm about to explain the kind of business I do, and you see how it's multiple sources of income. So those are the reasons why I'm choosing to start to have my business online. Again, to recap, I work anytime. I work from home. I work anytime I choose. I work anytime I choose, from anywhere I choose. It's low cost to start. The flexibility, like the other time I had my, I'm grandma now, twins. I wasn't working. You say, this time I'll be with my grandkid. I'm not working. No problem. And then you come and double up. Okay. Then you earn according to your efforts. I'm repeating. You according to your effort. That's an advantage. And also multiple sources of income, at least for the model that I'm using. So what am I doing? Some of you have heard me. It's affiliate marketing. Welcome. It's affiliate marketing. And the affiliate marketing, I just promote other companies' products and commissions. Do you know why it's the best model? Because I promote other companies' products. Affiliate marketing has these advantages. Number one is the cost is very, very low, like $7. $7 to start. I can show you how to start affiliate marketing. $7, you can't believe it. And especially if you're in USA and these other countries, there is a program, $7, and I'll show you how you turn it into high-ticket affiliate marketing. The other advantage, you don't have a product or service, you just promote other companies' products, other people's products, so it's easier for you. It's already set up, especially because I owned a business before. Another one, when I used to do online, I used to sell children's books, personalized books. The systems, you have to set up the payment systems, accepting credit card. Sometimes you have to do them on the phone, they process them. Someone is reading their credit card and you are processing it. Those kind of things, the card failed and all that. Then shipping things and the returns, if you have any refunds, all that stuff. No, I don't have to deal with all of that. So I like that one. Then the other advantage is you actually don't need much knowledge. Like, for example, some of you know that I promote Partner of the Anthony. The knowledge he's teaching you is the same knowledge you are using to promote. So, and you can start even promoting and making money before you even finish learning. You are learning and earning at the same time, like I tend to say. Then the multiple sources of income comes in many ways. You could have more sources of income, levels of income from the same company. Like the Partner with Anthony, you start off with the 7, and then it's high ticket. You have many things happening in the same company. As people buy other things, you get the multiple sources. But the other multiple sources, you sign up many companies. Right now I can tell you that I'm promoting all these kinds. The 4%, I'm not talking about it much anymore because for my community it's really high end, it's very expensive. But I started off with 4%. Then I do the Modison education, that's where we have Partner with Anthony. I do Amazon.com, actually. I do Amazon.com, although not on a large scale. Then I promote like ClickFunnels, Aweber, those of you who know the affiliate, email companies. Aweber, GetResponse, I promote those. I used to have ConvertKit, but they set up very differently. It's like the learning curve is it's not easy. It's meant for creators, so I dropped that one. I promote TubeBuddy for YouTube. I promote, those are like the videos. ClickMagick for tracking. Also in 2 networks like ClickBank, Max Bounty. Recently I signed up for Digistore 24. That's where I promote the Magic, this Genescript. So all those are things We are promoting depending on how much energy. But there is a lot you can do, a lot more. I didn't even mention here. You can go to my website, honestsoul.com. You see all the other stuff I promote. I'm talking about all this to show you multiple sources of income. So as you are online here and promoting all these, money could come from here, from there, from there. Remember, you are set up at the beginning. So as sales are happening, money goes when it's due, ready to be paid. You know, for affiliate, there is a waiting period. When it's ready to be deposited, it just goes to your bank. You don't have, all you have to do is promote things. Everything else will just happen. It's beautiful, right? If you learn how to do it right. You have to learn to do it right. And if what I'm saying here sounds interesting for you, contact me. In fact, I have a community. I have a Facebook group, WhatsApp. I have WhatsApp for YouTubers, WhatsApp for TikTokers. And I'm ready to support those. I call them go-getters. You have to be a go-getter. Otherwise, if you're not serious, no. If you're serious, I want to show you how you do that. Now, remember I said I'm coming online 100% because I set up my business. I have my website. It's ready to go. You see me here. I'm on YouTube. Instagram, I'm not there much, but I have 3 accounts on Instagram. I have TikToks. Although they hacked my account and then banned my account, I still think TikTok is the best for me, so I went back. I went back because they connect with Americans, which is easier for me because I'm in USA too. TikTok connects you with the local people, okay? So that's good. I'm in LinkedIn, I'm on X, former Twitter, Threads, I'm everywhere, but I'm very active in YouTube here and TikTok for now. The rest, I go like light. I do email marketing already. Some of you are on my emails. So that's the setup of my business. So if what I'm saying here is something that interests you, I want to invite you to come. I'll show you my journey has been long, slow, but slowly I built it. But I can show you, you don't have to to be in all these companies that I just mentioned. For me, I want to know how everything works. I took my time. So if you talk to me about Max Bounty, I'll tell you how Max Bounty works. If you talk to me about ClickBank, I'll tell you how ClickBank works. If you talk to me about Digistore, well, I'm new there, I'm learning that. So Amazon.com, like all these companies I see, how they do their thing, I'll tell you. And yeah, so if you look below, I think I also, when this becomes, this is a YouTube live, when it becomes a video, make sure I link my community. There is a community link, a short video you watch first. Please come to my community only if you really want to meet my community. That's when you come. There's a short video I recorded, you watch it, and then add your email. And then after that, you see that I'm communicating sometimes to you, not all too much, but when things are happening. But feel free, if you join my community, to send me a message. You get to my WhatsApp number also, and send me an email. I offer Zoom meetings. For now, I do private ones if you want. I say, okay, because people have private stories. So I like to give you a 30 minutes. 30 minutes, although tend to go to 1 hour because I'm explaining a lot, to understand you and your fears and your interests and your passions. They advise you like you alone. I'm still offering that, but I can't say I'll offer it too much because it gets you too busy. So it's better to talk to many people at the same time. But for now, I'm still offering those private ones. Especially if you're a Muslim. You see, I'm dressed like that because I'm a Muslim. But then when you see me dressed in this red shirt, this one, it's intentional. Here it has take a step to a better you. Maybe I'll make other colors, but right now it came in this one. Take a step to a better you. I'm in business. When you see me in this shirt, it's business time. Sometimes when I'm in motivation, I tend to dress different. This is serious business time. It's my branding, this shirt. If you want some of these, I could maybe start putting merch right here. So I sell some shirts. It may not be this color. I may put some other colors. But right now, I wear this kind. And add a comment for me. In fact, when you are able to access this chat, the chat on this live, it has the link that takes you to my community, okay? But when I finish the live, I'm going to put the link on the pinned comment. I'll pin a comment. So when you click, you come to my community. But if you want to see other things I do, you below here, you see I'm taking to my website. You can see all the programs I promote. They start from low ticket, high ticket. So if you want to go all in online, I'm your girl. I'll support you. I know how to support people if you are ready. If you are ready. Like Wesley says, in fact, these people, they're all motivators, sort of. Although he does it in a different style, Wesley does it in a different style. He says, are you really, if you have a job right now, do you feel like you are, that whatever they pay you, you are worth that, whatever they're paying you? Maybe here in USA, maybe they're paying you $20 an hour, okay, $30 an hour. People who do dancing and stuff, those are the ones who are mostly paid really hard. Okay, $50 an hour, $60 an hour. It feels great. But guess what? You are working 12-hour shifts. I have friends here, 12-hour shifts. You come home, you can't even walk. You come home, you have a husband, you have a wife, you have children, you have people, family, but you can't even talk. You are so tired. Okay, is it all about the money? Really? Just about the money? Because, okay, you want the good money, yes. I could be self-employed, not making that much, but happier. Because I can decide when to work, when not to work. And this business, this kind of business online we do, the sky is the limit. If you have some money to put in to promote, you can promote and grow a real business. People in legendary market, I'm in a legendary market, I'm not promoting it that much because of my audience. My audience is not, it has to be USA only, UK for legendary market. People are making serious money because one commission is $1,000. But you have to have some money to invest and you have to take it very, very seriously. My point is, are you really feeling like what you are doing, you are happy? Because you have to go, then they change your schedule. They say, now come at this time. Now we don't need you that day. Come on this day. I'm a Muslim here in USA. When we have Eid, we don't have a holiday like other countries. So people coming to pray at the masjid at 7 a.m. They have a prayer, the early one, for those who have to go to work. You look at them, it's Eid day. It's supposed to be a happy day. It's supposed to celebrate. They have to rush to go to work. No. I'm not saying quit your job, but I'm saying let's create something slowly. And maybe at some point you can say, I'm done with this one. Let me see my children. Like here in the USA, they have a system. Children go to school and they come off. Like high school, they're done by 2 p.m. Middle school, they're done by this 3:30 p.m. 4:30, everyone is out of school. You know what they do? They take their children to soccer, to basketball, to martial arts, to piano lesson, all the things they do. You cannot do those things if you're working. You are working somewhere far away, you get off at 5, by the time you get home it's 7. How are you going to take your child to these things? Like what other people are doing. So you need the flexibility, okay? So come, let's learn how to start our own online business, slowly but surely. If you have some money, you can start as soon as today and promote, because all you have to do is use ads, use email marketing, and if for those of you who don't want to show your face, we have other ways for you. You can do it, but you have to have some cash, because we promote by speaking. So if you don't want to speak, then you have to promote. You have to have some capital to use. Thank you all so much for watching. I came at a wrong time for my audience, so I didn't have many people in the chat, but I wanted to get this message out. Thank you, Omar. Thank you, Bruno, for being here. And like I said, if you watched up to here, check the pinned comment to come to my community. Check below in the description to go to see my website and the things I promote. So you see, maybe if you see what I promote and it's curious for you, it's interesting, you can learn to do the same. And for us who have done it, I took time to learn the things. I can share with you to be faster for you. That's why I put you on Zoom so if I know about your situation, I'll say maybe that one, maybe do that one because of your situation. When I end these messages, I say, take very good care of yourself, take very good care of your families, take very good care of your health. For me, it's online 100%. Let's go, like Wesley would say. Okay? Add a comment for me. What do you think? Bye-bye.